Hi Virgo, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. Your key to the week this week is the Sun card. Blessings, abundance, happiness, joy. More importantly, an easier week ahead than you had last week. Whenever the Sun card shows up as the key to the week, it kind of suggests that the universe is giving you a little bit of a free pass or even a green light in some way, shape or form. So if you've been waiting for a go ahead, a cosmic heads up or a cosmic green light, this is your chance. This is the moment that you can move ahead with something. Now, with that said, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So your jumping card for your actions and options this week is the Queen of Swords, right? So some issue, challenge, or potentially a dispute that you've had is coming to an end this week, right? This is great. I kind of feel like this is you putting a hard line on something. Now, remember, this card can be about what you're ready to fight for or a person that you have to go up against in some regard. Because this is in your actions and options, this is you successfully kind of setting a record straight, if you like. Now, in terms of the options that are available to you, this week does suggest that you'll be looking over a partnership or a contract of some sort. It may even be for a select few of you that you're starting to really define what the next level of study, knowledge gathering, etc. looks like for you. So, I mean, you guys are always constantly learning anyway, but I kind of feel like this is you getting clear on what the next thing is that you're going to study, what's the next level for you. All right, now for your communications and conversations, you have the Ace of Wands with the Sun card. Look at that. There's a lot of laughter this week, a lot of laughter, a lot of joy, a lot of fun. There's a lot of moments that really lift your heart. I actually think this could be a really great week in that regard, even if laughter and joy and happiness is all you get out of this week. As far as I'm concerned, that's a blessing, right? Now, that being said, if you haven't got your winter solstice seat, why not? You can get yours on the link in the description box below. Tickets are £33.33. I like to keep this priced low so that it's accessible to everybody. I've run this event now this will be the 5th year that we're going ahead. So I only have one special guest for you now because, as predicted in one of my own videos, so as I say, not exempt from any of this stuff myself. One of my guests has pulled out, unfortunately, but myself and the amazing Denise Matthew will be there bringing you a whole bunch of amazing information on the astrology, numerology. We're going to be looking at the human design of the year ahead as well, and the solstice and what kind of energy it's setting forward. And we'll also be partaking in a future life progression meditation so that you can have a look at your personal 2023. With that said, you'll also be able to catch the replay. So it's at 7 p.m. on December the 21st. You can get yours on the link in the description box below. So for aside from laughter, happiness and communication, you're also for those of you that are studying this week, like I said, this is a new or a reignited vigor around your studies. So even as the year is winding down and everyone's kind of gearing up to take time off and go on their holidays, you're already thinking ahead to whatever it is that you want to study next, to whatever you feel like, yes, you know what, this is going to be the next piece of information, or this is going to be the next skill that I gain that really takes things to another level for me. I'm really here for this for a lot of you, actually. When it comes to your those of you that are employed by somebody else, this could be literally new responsibilities that are making themselves sort of, and because this combination came up for another sign, and the message that I gave them was, this is new responsibilities and new job specs that come in before the goodies, but you're absolutely loving whatever it is that's being given to you. So you're really enjoying this. It's not like it's, you know, you get given this stuff and it's like, oh God, this is crap. Like, you know, like whatever you're being given, you really enjoy it. It's actually very good for you because it's something that you're really into. And from that, you will excel at it. And from that, the goodies on the money or the title change, etc., or maybe all of the above will come at a later date. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, this is just you. Like, this is a brilliant idea that you have. It's so bright here in the UK. It's actually really warm at the moment, which I am totally here for. It's a bit annoying because of the board, but you know what? It's been so cold, dark and grimy and wet for the last few weeks. I'm not going to complain. But what this does suggest to me is, for those of you that are business owners, you've got a brilliant idea. You may need to fight to get this off the ground. You might need to, it might be either unpopular or it might go against the grain of what is sort of, you know, not acceptable, but popular within your niche. But by doing so, I think it really puts you ahead. All right. When it comes to your, those of you that are retired and no longer working, especially with the Queen of Swords, this is going to see you potentially setting forward what may be new ways to do things either with or in the family that might get a little bit of kickback. But as long as you stick to it and you kind of say, no, this is the way we're going, I think eventually everybody will fall in line and get behind you. For your love and relations, you've got the Lovers card. For those of you that are single, it wouldn't surprise me if the person that you're meeting or connecting with is a Gemini, so a fellow Mercurial ruled person, which is great. You've got the Sun card here as well. So if you're single, this is a week of flirty banter. This is a week of fun. It's a week of frolics. It's a week of sensuality and potentially sexuality. It's a bit more sort of light-hearted than like the sort of deep, intense connection, but there's definitely a lot of fun to be had if you're open to it. For those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, this is you and your significant other really getting that sensuality and sexuality online. It's a lot of fun. It's potentially you and your partner planning a trip of some sort that probably won't go ahead until, I would say, well into next year. Actually, it probably won't be right at the beginning of the year. For a select few of you, you could be traveling this week in terms of like holiday commitments and stuff. Either which way, the relationship looks good this week. There's a lot of fun. There's a lot of laughter. There's a lot of like, you know, when you and your partner have like those childish moments with each other where you know, where you're just kind of stupid, like, you know, where you tease each other about stuff, or like, I don't know, just like it's like you're bringing the childish sort of element back into the love and the relationship, and it's really sweet and it's really fun at the same time. Yes, there are some things that you'll need to kind of set forward, but all in all, it's going to be good. For your money and materials, you've got the Hanged Man. So this is the 6th sign this week that has had challenges in the money and materials area, which tells me, and I made this prediction in the Leo video as well, even if you're not a Leo, or maybe you know somebody that's a Leo, check it out just to see what I said. But I do predict that this week on the wider world stage, when it comes to the financial world, we're going to see a hit of some sort. There's going to be some sort of news that I think is going to be a little bit devastating for a lot of people. And so this is one of those moments where all you can do is kind of not brace, because what happens when you brace, you break, right? Stay flexible, feel what you feel and express it, but just know that you have everything that you need and the smarts to get around or outside whatever it is that's coming up. Now, when it comes to your money and materials, the Hanged Man, the Ace of Wands and the Sun card, although you're having brilliant new ideas right now, this is probably not the best time to execute them, all right? Have them, build them, grow them, laugh about them, get excited about them, but don't set anything forward at the moment. If, however, you have a podcast or an idea for a podcast, etc., this could actually be a very good time to move ahead with that. If it's something like that that really has very little, you know, financial investment, this could be very, very good for you to start or embark on now. When it comes to your, there's so many reasons for that, but one of them is that the Hanged Man is Neptune ruled. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this could be a week of illumination. So if you've had a problem, a health issue, a chronic health issue, or something of that nature, this week you could have a bit of a breakthrough. You might have, you might gain some illumination or some understanding about a potential problem or illness that you've had. Maybe, you know, you've had tests already, and this week when your test results come back, it's like, ah, okay, now we know what it is. I can start working with it and, you know, accordingly. When it comes to, you will need a second opinion on this at some point though. You're getting some light shed on it, but it's the Hanged Man. So it's like whatever you get will be good info, but you will probably need a second opinion at another date. When it comes to your home and environment, the Hanged Man kind of says, you know what, hang tight, all right? Like if you are planning to travel and your plans are delayed, hang tight, all right? Just sit still, enjoy the time, be silly with your partner. If you don't have a partner, you know, be open to whatever or whoever could come your way. If you haven't got it yet, don't forget your winter solstice seat is waiting for you to purchase in the link in the description box below. 21st of December, 7 p.m, £33.33. And trust me, there's going to be so much information in there that you can use, that you can actually use on a practical level to make 2023, that weird and wonderful year that's on its way in, the best that you have had yet. All right, take care, and I'll see you soon.